This incredibly captivating story is guaranteed to keep you on your toes and lusting for more. Mark of a Thief by Jennifer A. Nielsen is a historical fiction / sci-fi novel which takes us on a POV journey through the life of a young slave miner called Nicholas Cutler. When one of the miners discovers a hidden cavern thought to be the resting place of Caesar's spear as well as his bulla, General Radolf wastes no time sending poor Nick in to retrieve it. What no one else knew is that there was something else down there. Here's a passage that really captures us in the story and helps us to feel Nick's fear. I was on my knees and put my hands down again to determine how much room I had, but I touched upon something different than before. It wasn't dirt, but it wasn't as hard as rock either. It felt more like wood, a rounded, carved piece, as smooth as my breath caught in my throat. It was as smooth as bone, and round, like a skull. I ran my hands along the ground and felt more skulls and other bones. I choked on my own breath, suddenly ill. Who were these people? Were they sacrifices made at Diana's temple, or invaders whose discovery had become their tomb? A worse thought still, was I meant to join them? Horrified, I leapt to my feet and ran. I didn't know exactly what I was running on, but my feet rolled more than once, so I had a pretty good idea of what lay below. I wouldn't apologize for the dead as I ran, but I didn't like the idea that someone here might answer back, so I kept my mouth shut and continued running. After some distance, I came to solid ground and began to breathe easier. I'd hoped that my eyes would gradually adjust as they always did when I was mining, but not down here. There was simply no light for my eyes to adjust to. So I took careful, halting steps, always keeping one hand on the rope as my last connection to the surface high above me. But that was little comfort. I had never been so alone in my life, except I was beginning to think I wasn't actually alone. Somewhere, in the blackness, something was awake. Its breath came in even and deliberate strokes. Whatever it was, it knew that I was here too. The bones I had stumbled over weren't from people who had died in here. They had all been killed. The book takes place during the Roman Empire and paints its readers disturbingly vivid images of both the brutality of slavery at the time, as well as the shallow, rich life of the slave owners. Nielsen reeled me in through her intelligent use of POVs, as well as her unique, impressive style of descriptive writing. There are also a series of intense, butt-clenching moments, such as the collapsing cave and many magic fight scenes, which are introduced later in the novel. So if this story of the young slave who saves Rome sounds intriguing to you, then I would encourage you to give this incredible tale a try.